Zakat Silver Wolf is now live streaming Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth Part 1. Welcome to Hawaii. Soup Brew.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, your navigator, Zucker the Silver Wolf, and this is Yakuza Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And let's get into it. What's that? I mean, honestly, when are you not saying something stupid?
I would say when I'm asleep, but I dream about stupid shit, so.
And let's not forget, I've stayed the night with you, and I've heard you talk in your sleep.
Damn. don't tell him what the hell I'm saying about that. I'm pretty
But-
sure it's something stupid.
Mind the road now. There are dogs on the loose around here.
We're out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it. With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed. And tonight marks a big step forward in solving that.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about price.
What happened?
Someone's out there.
No!
Are we finished? Time for your reward.
Damn.
Okay, that's a body count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the opening cutscene, by the way. We're not even into the actual game. That's just like the pre-game cutscene there.
In 3J, you dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
I said he dead. Run, beta mine, jump, jump. Work on your little midget legs.
Hey! Just how long is this gonna take?
If I can get Padamon's Digivolve to a champion, I do this.
Oh, I'll be done any second. Just need to give this a once over. And that should do it. Your resume's in good hands, Sasaki-san. My name is Ichiban Kasuga,
If I
and
can't
finding
get
you
him to
work is
Digivolve
my
into a
work.
champion,
Now, let's get you
then
something
I'll go to
good.
Plan B. My
Yeah,
starter terrier
let's.
mine will become
Big celebrity
Salamon.
ought to have big connections.
I wouldn't say that. I
And
really
guess
no
what
big deal.
Salamon digivolves into, Zaku?
Hmm.
Gatomon.
My second
I'll
favorite
go.
line.
I'll go for the Angel Woman line.
I was gonna say my second favorite line there.
So,
would
what
her
kind of work you
makeup
got
be?
for me, Kasuga-san?
Magnetramon or Ophanion?
Well, before that, Sasaki-san.
Hmm.
It says here you work for Moroi Industries.
I'll get you,
Yeah,
give you a hint on
that's what
which
it
one I'm
says on
going
the
for.
paper.
To my knowledge,
Oh,
Moroi
fine.
Industries is a front company that processes waste for a syndicate called the Hiwatashi clan. All their employees are Yakuza.
Hey, you know your stuff.
It also says here that you were let go from your position there. If I'm not mistaken, this is because the business shut down after the Hiwatashi clan disbanded last month. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
what about it?
Taking into account that you worked at Moroi Industries and the fact that you
I can
have
take him
quite
back
an intricate
into
tattoo,
Terriermon.
can I assume that you're an
Or I can go
ex-Yakuza who
into
just recently
Salamon.
got out of the trade?
You're telling me that matters?
You'll need to indicate that on your resume.
Listen, buddy. What I did or didn't do before coming here is my own business.
Because I will
At the
say
very
this,
least,
I
it's
am not a
information
big
your
fan of
employer
the
deserves to
Interior
know.
Mine Evolution line.
Come on. How about you drop the silly little act already, eh, Kasuga-san?
I'm not a big fan of
You think I haven't
Gargomon,
heard the
I'm not a big
rumors?
fan of Rapid
Rumors?
Mine, I'm not a
About
big
what?
fan of Mega Gargomon.
About you finding good work for ex-Yakuza, like me. Those rumors. People from all over have been calling you a savior.
Afraid I don't know what you mean. I'm just a regular guy at a regular job.
I thought I told you to cut the crap. I don't have time for games here.
All right then, let's start by rewriting your resume.
Puppy house.
Do you have any special qualifications you can list? They'll help you cast a wider net. When...
What I say? Knock that humble servant shit off.
Intelligence penetrating light attack. On one foe, 10%
If I can ask you to please
chance
keep your
of
voice down,
paralyzing
loud noises might be disturbing to the other customers. Sasaki-san, our
You
job
know
is to
me.
find the ideal match for both our customers and our business partners. However, with your behavior today, I doubt you'll be getting a job anytime soon. You may have left the
I
Yakuza,
already know what your
but it
next
hasn't
work's
left you.
gonna
I have no jobs to offer you at this time. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You bastard!
be. She's right
Hmm.
there.
You got more to say?
Damn it! Some help you turned out to be. Wasting my goddamn time!
Apologies for the disturbance, everyone. We shall be okay now. Next customer, please come to counter 4. Oh, thanks.
So you're ready.
And just
Ultima.
Just a heads up, this picks up after the end of Like a Dragon, which I've done a full walkthrough for. You can check that out on YouTube, and this will be
Nice
going
work
up
today,
on
Kasuga-san.
YouTube as well after
You
we
okay
get done
after
here
all
on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. It was no sweat. Didn't mean to make a scene. Sorry about that.
Oh, not at all. I just feel bad you have to put up with all that. Sorry to place it on you.
It's all good. Really, I'm just happy I can make myself useful. It's the least I can do. Especially after you guys bothered to take me in.
Wow. You really are the hero of Yokohama. We're glad to have you around.
You don't have to call me that.
Why not? You exposed the crimes of both the governor and the police department. You're a man of the people.
No, it's really too much. Besides, that was a while ago.
Well, we're proud just to share a workplace with you. You ought to be proud of yourself too, Kasuga-san.
Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Anyway, I'm heading out for the day. I'll see you later, yeah?
Okay. It's just giving me the information for all of the DLC that I have. going to be a nice little bump to the money.
Something I can help you with, Sasaki-san?
You saw me, huh? Should have guessed. I just wanted to say sorry about before. I wasn't exactly reading the room.
Huh?
It's about money, right? I thought as much. You might be a savior. Saving people ain't free. 50 grand ought to do it, right? I hit it big at the boat races today. 50K a job, though. Damn good racket you've got there. Can't say I ain't jealous.
You've got the wrong idea here. I'm not in this for myself.
Huh? Hey, hold up. What's your deal? What, you want more or something? How much I gotta give you to get a job?
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause. That's what's left you high and dry, right? 5 years of red-taped hell. Follow a Yakuza on his way out. You can't open a bank account, or even rent some rat hole apartment.
True
Cell phone
and
plan's
true.
Basically a no-go. You can forget about health insurance. Of course, it's made that much worse by the fact that no one wants to hire someone like that.
Yeah, you clearly get it. So help a guy.
All the people who were thrown out into the world after the Omi and Tojo dissolved are working their asses off just to get by. You think you can just slip a guy some cash, and that's that? Get real, pal. Things don't work that way.
Look, I didn't follow you out here for a lecture. Just take the stupid money, will you? Huh?
Hey, cut it out!
My money! Oh, what the hell, man?
You have no rest now. Just take your money and go.
Yeah! Quit acting all high and mighty. When it comes down to it, you're just like me. The shit ain't fair. Let's do it.
Alright, and we kind of get the tutorial for battle. Anybody that's played an RPG knows what you're doing here. The only difference is we actually get to move around in a circle, but most of us have played RPGs like that as well, so.
Guess there's no choice. Let's cool you out a bit, huh? Sorry about that. You were kind of wide open. Hey, a special skill. How about that? Open wide. Break yourself. Win to be proud.
Yep.
On to the next level. Oh, it reeks in here. Good luck washing out this stink. Shoot, where's that other bill at? Aha! Gotcha!
What the hell's he doing?
Yo, take a look! You're Your money's safe and sound! Oh, but at what cost? This suit might be a goner.
What cost? I've won, but at what cost?
Here. Probably don't want to lose this, right?
Hey, were the rumors even true? A bunch of dudes told me you could hook me up. That you'd give me a job for 50 grand.
Well, it's partly true. I am helping those who left the Yakuza find work. And as for that 50 grand, I did get that from someone about a year ago.
Wait, and that means...
But it wasn't for the job. I got a phone plan set up for him. He was just paying me back.
Phone plan?
I got him a job at a pharmaceuticals manufacturer. They were looking for someone to help deal with resellers. Masks, cold medicine, antiseptic. Back when people were hoarding those, it left a lot of others hurting. Whenever crooks like that try to cash in online...
That's a not so subtle reference to the 2020.
It's his job to put in fake bids and shut it all down.
There are really jobs like that out there?
It's kind of a gray area thing. Still, resellers are a huge thorn in those companies' sides. That's where the fake bids come in. Sort of tricky if you don't have a phone handy, you know? And as you're aware, ex-Yakuza aren't allowed to sign up.
So you signed up for him?
Yeah, just to hold him over until he can find a better job. Everyone's gritting their teeth to get through this thing. I got no work to give to someone who waltzes up all cocky and shoves cash in my face. It's tough, jumping back on the straight and narrow. I know. I went through all that life has to offer, just like you. I know how hard that shit is. But, if you're prepared to try, to put your head down and crawl your way back up, if you really, truly want that, I'm right there with you. What do you say?
You know, when you were down there gathering up all my money just now, I was sure you were gonna steal it. But you didn't. Well, for the first time in my life, I actually felt pretty ashamed. It made me realize that I've half-assed just about everything I am. Please, please help me. I want to start over. I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay, it's a deal. But do me a favor and stand up, all right? You're gonna be the one to do it, Sasaki-san. You're gonna put in the work. All I can do is give you a little push. Still, I'll do the best I can.
Oh, thank you.
Right then. Come on back to Hello Work tomorrow. All right. This here's your stipend. As to how you use it, well, it all depends on you.
Right.
Okay, time to eat.
All right. Like I said, this first quote-unquote chapter is going to be... Damn. This first quote-unquote chapter is just basically going to be a bunch of tutorial. Get to introduce the voice cast there. That was...
Okay. Another day, another chance to make a difference.
Chapter 1, doing the best I can, aren't we all? And for those that don't know, that's actually a reference to the end of the first game. Our characters, Yakuza boss and best friend, get killed. I won't spoil how. You'll just have to go watch my playthrough or somebody else's playthrough of the game if you want to see it for yourself. Tojo and Omi breaking up at the same time. They call it the Great Dissolution nowadays. Crazy they went out during the peak of all of that. And I guess I can give you guys a little bit of a brief backstory on what exactly happened in the first game. This is basically going to be like the Cliff's Notes version. So let's go. I have two fathers. The first being the man who raised me, Jiro Kasuga. The other is my Yakuza father and old boss, Masumi Arakawa. No spoilers. But, yeah, no spoilers on that. The boss was like a lighthouse to me. No matter what the tide, he always came there, guiding me to shore. I want to repay him somehow, even if it's just my own little way. That's why I picked this job. Finding a place for all the guys left behind by the Great Dissolution was the boss's dying wish. Can't say it's been fulfilled all that well, though. No sweat, though. And the young master, his best friend, Masato Arakawa. It's the boss's son, and, well, to me, I guess he was like... I mean, really, we were like brothers as far as I'm concerned. Young master used to... whatever dirty tricks he could to move up in the world. But those fell through. Heck, at one point he was planning to end it all. Minor spoilers for the end of the game there. The end of the first game, I should say. I think I talked him out of it, and he was ready to start over to keep on living, and then, and even then, someone took that away from him. Bastard who did it, this guy named Kume, tried to escape, but they eventually caught him. He got busted for all the other crimes he committed too. And while he didn't get a life sentence, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, all right. We can go and do some exploring if we want to. I think we get like 2 or 3 days before we actually are sent to Hawaii. So I'll be doing kind of going through the motions for this first little bit, and then here after a while we're going to be running around the city, getting some XP, getting some items.
Oh,
Huh? Hamago-san? What happened to you?
Oh, Ichiban. You're a sight for sore eyes. I almost didn't recognize you there. Cleaned up quite nice since I last saw you.
Well, not much has changed on the inside. Anyway, you fall or something?
Yeah, sure did. Was just capping off an all-night bender and, oh, my legs gave out. Do yourself a favor and don't get old.
You gonna be okay? I don't mind walking you home.
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I get little bumps like this every day. I'll just walk it off.
You sure? Doesn't seem like a little bump to me.
You're imagining. Besides, don't you finally have a job? If I were you, I'd get there on the double.
What, and leave you to limp on home?
I'm not some invalid. I can take care of myself just fine. Now go. After all, steady income isn't something you could take for granted. You know that, right?
I know. Just go see a doctor when you can.
I will. Thanks for the concern.
Konosuke's personality is represented by the following traits: passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect, and style. And all of these are how we unlock new classes for Konosuke. Each one of these is tied to a class we can unlock. It also gives us bonuses for abilities he learns.
All right then. Good luck with your interview. Next in line, please.
My name's Shinya Sasaki. Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Take a seat. Did you happen to bring a resume?
Yes, sir, I did.
Sasaki-san, may I inquire about your criminal record?
It was theft. watches and cosmetics and the like. I would steal anything valuable I could get my hands on so long as it was small enough. I had a buddy who fenced stuff on the black market, so I usually sell it to him.
I see.
Does that, make things too difficult?
Sasaki-san, may I ask you something?
Sure.
I don't see any record of punishment on you. In that case, why put your criminal history at all?
Because I did those things, sir. If I'd hid my record to get a job, I'd only make trouble for the company if it ever got out. I really want to start fresh. I can't go around acting like that never happened.
That's a great way to think about it. On that note, don't worry. I have just the job for a man like you.
Really? What kind of job?
Well, simply put... shoplifting!
Just the casual way he's just like, well, shoplifting. And no, it's not what you think. I feel this all too well.
Excuse me. Would you be a dear and point me to the mouthwash?
Oh, sure. It should be right this way.
Pardon me, but do you think I could see this up close?
Sure. One moment. Good eye. This one's a top seller.
Isn't it just perfect, honey?
It's nice, but it's almost time for the movie. We should take a rain check.
Oh no, it's that late. We'll swing by after.
No trouble. I hope to see you again soon.
We're all done on our end.
I got used bad.
How'd it go?
Got everything you asked for.
I'll be back.
Plus, a couple other big-ticket items for good measure.
Ah, damn. Glad I went to the pros for this one.
That's our one of our buddies from the previous game. He was a cop. Don't worry. Before I let the scene play, basically what just happened in that previous cutscene was, from start to finish, the character there, Sakaki, and his female accomplice were hired by Sakaki, or by Adachi, our friend here, because Adachi runs a security agency. So let's continue.
Okay, sunglasses, some cosmetics, a wallet, condoms. What else?
Long story short, every shop had a ton of blind spots, what with how they were set up. Of course, it's been ages since somebody had to rely on the fake arm routine. Get caught pulling something like that, and there's not much you can say. That's why it's common for thieves to work in teams nowadays. Usually, that means 2 roles. A lookout or a decoy, and then the thief. A little division of labor can go a long way.
A smaller cut in exchange for safety, huh? Well, it certainly beats jail time.
Good work today. I'm heading home.
Hey, you as well. Hope I can count on you again.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Oh no. This was my first time helping someone steal something, so I was really nervous. Anyway, I'll see you two later.
See ya. So, that's why you were saying you needed a hand.
Yeah, the job's much easier for 2 than it is for 1. She made for a pretty great actress, too.
I guess listing the job as extra worked out. Better than we could have hoped. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with your performance. You really know your stuff. Although, that last shop you hit up, from the look of it, they put a lot of money into their security system. The shop itself was fairly small, with cameras in every corner. Not only that, there wasn't much in the way of cover, meaning little to no blind spots. So how'd you swipe a high-end wallet out from under them?
Well, sometimes those stores have fake cameras, but I could tell these were the real deal. We were also the only customers, so the shopkeep always had an eye on us. That said, there was a camera above the register, and it was pointed more downwards than the others, meaning it wasn't getting a full view of the floor. Maybe they wanted it to focus more on the register, or it was just a mistake during installation. But either way, that right there was our blind spot.
No kidding.
And once I saw that, all I had to do was play the waiting game. Of course, the shopkeep realized what went down the moment we left, but the cameras got nothing on tape. The deed had already been done.
You really figured out all that on your first trip and made off with some goods to boot. I think I like this guy.
I'm just amazed there's a job like this out there, especially considering my past and all.
You know, they say 1.2 billion yen worth of merchandise gets stolen every year. Now, for most retailers, it's a life-or-death issue that could sink your business, just like that. And despite that, a lot of business owners think all they need is a security guard or a few cameras.
And that's just not true. All that really does is add a few blind spots you didn't have before. In fact, it can actually make it easier to steal things.
Right. That is where we come in. It's our job to sniff out the gaps. As you might have figured, if you'd failed today, that would mean their security systems were all squared away.
But, as we can clearly see...
Yep. And then from here, I'll summarize their security flaws in a report and submit it to their managers. And that should do it for work they hired us for, but... for my money, there's a real business opportunity here.
Meaning...
Meaning now, I can offer them consulting. Get a contract going, and I can advise them on where to place cameras or even introduce them to reputable security companies.
Huh. Makes sense.
Actually, once I get this business off the ground, I'm thinking of starting up my own security company. The goal is to have a firm that can handle everything from investigation to consultation to basic security.
Wow.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Kasuga.
Well, Adachi-san, how's Sasaki working out?
If you ask me, he's a real pro. Already can't afford to lose him.
Can I take that to mean he's hired?
Yep. Glad to have him.
Thank you. I know I have a lot to learn, but I promise, I'll work real hard.
Hey. Look, your days of bowing like that are over, pal.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
Haha. We'll make a working-class civvy out of you yet.
What's the book?
Oh, I found this over at a nearby bookstore.
Security Industry Certification.
Right now, all you can do is steal and investigate. But that won't be enough. I was thinking you could study and get yourself certified. That way, you'll be ready to help out when Adachi-san expands his business.
Sure, that'd be a big help.
Give it a read when you get some time.
Kasuga-san, tell me, what's your goal in all this?
Huh?
I mean, at this point, it's just weird. You must want something, right? Who goes that far for a stranger? You don't have some ulterior motive.
Motive? Well, I guess you could say that. This is actually my way of repaying a debt.
A debt?
Everything I've done is what my patriarch in the Arakawa family was trying to do. It's the job he left behind when he passed on. He wanted to build a safe place for all the ex-Yakuza, those with nowhere to turn. Carrying out his will is everything to me. More than that, it's my reason to live. Still, I can really only handle a tiny piece of it. All in all, I'm just doing whatever I can.
For real? Man, you are one of a kind.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. Do right by Adachi-san here, okay?
So soon? Come on, you just got here.
I've still got work to wrap up. All right, then. Good luck with everything.
Thanks. He's still on the clock? I never knew Hello Work was so busy.
Nah, Hello Work's done for the day. This, something a little different.
Huh?
There are a whole bunch of former Yakuza on Ijincho that Kasuga's helped out, same as you. Once he's done at the office, he typically heads out to check in and see how they're doing. The two biggest Yakuza organizations in Japan, the Omi Alliance and Tojo Clan, were completely dissolved. That day, no fewer than 30,000 Yakuza were spit back into the real world. A lot of them likely couldn't find work and weren't left with a whole lot of options. Kasuga is dead set on rehabilitating every last one of them.
Every single one? Is that even possible?
Well, not normally, no. But seeing him give his all, it makes me feel like even the impossible is possible. Hard not to help out a guy like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I feel the same.
Now we all know her big ass forehead, but she's not in here.
Damn.
She'd throw you, me, and everybody else under that bus, and you know she would.
She wouldn't throw me under, she'd throw me through it.
If she could pick you up.
I'm pretty sure she got pissed off when
Remember, we're meeting at Survive tonight. Don't be late. Alright. Now we get to go out and have a drink with the boys. Well, almost.
Hey.
I wouldn't go that far.
Let's do it.
Yep. We kind of figured this out a little bit in the last battle, but here's going to give you kind of an explanation. When selecting a command, you can use the left stick to move around within a ring beneath your feet. Your positioning relative to enemies can make a big difference, especially when using basic attacks. Yeah, and some of your abilities that you can learn later on, they also...
Anything useful around here?
Y'all see that? When we get close to him, see the proximity bonus there? That means we're going to do extra damage to him. Ah, I messed that one up. Oh, that worked though.
Hey.
Yep. Weak, fared, strong, and dangerous. And the funny thing about the weak enemies is after a certain point, we'll get something that's called Smackdown. And it's basically what you think it is. We'll lay the Smackdown on some candy asses. Okay. Bar district, survive bar. And I expect this first episode is going to be slow. My first episode of Like a Dragon was slow, so this episode is going to be no different. I'm going to let this play, and I'm going to go hit the restroom.
Damn, that's good. Hey, Namba. You come here straight from work?
Yeah. I've been on my feet all day, so this is just what the doctor ordered. Bartender, another round. On me.
Well, you've certainly moved up in the world.
How have you been holding up, Sachan? The club still running?
Running like it's on its last legs. All things considered, though, I guess you could say we'll survive.
Well, that's good.
One thing's for sure. I won't let everything No No Mio worked for go to waste. Someday, it'll be the hottest club in all of Yokohama. You guys are welcome to visit anytime, you know.
Sure. Just don't go up charging us, huh?
You know that's not how I do business. And if it was, you bums couldn't pay up anyway.
She ain't lying.
Beer's here.
Oh, right on time, boss man.
Been ages since we've done this. Tonight, I say we get plastered.
Just so long as you don't end up on the floor, yeah?
All right, then what say we have another toast? Cheers!
So, Zhao said he couldn't make it, huh?
Yeah, same with Junki Han.
Man, what gives? This is our first time grabbing beers in 6 months.
They're just looking out for us. They're still part of the
here we
underworld,
go.
so they can't exactly pal around.
Oh,
all the time,
what?
You know?
It really is a shame, though.
Level away.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Either way, Kasuga's right.
Patamon said
We're living in two different worlds that
that
just aren't meant to cross paths. Especially if we want to keep these new lives we built for ourselves. Plus, it's not like we'll never see them again. It's like they say, no news is good news.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone been holding up? Still keeping at it with Arakawa-san's parting gift?
Well, I got a long road ahead, but I'm chipping away. Adachi-san's already helped out a ton.
You're telling me rinky-dink op like mine can't just pull jobs out of thin air?
No, really, I'm grateful.
I'm just ribbing you. You're doing great, pal. Not that you're any richer for it.
You never change, do you?
Nope. But in a way, that's what makes him cool.
Oh, you think?
Hey, I'm gonna use the restroom. The restroom's unlocked, right?
Well, how are things going with Sachan, huh?
Huh?
You two, gone on a date yet?
Wait, what are you talking about?
That settles it.
He ain't done squat.
You know, I figured you might be too busy to date, but I didn't think it was that bad. What a bust.
Hey, hold up. What's with you?
Kasuga, you got a thing for Sachan, right?
Well...
Has
like
had.
You wouldn't find out. Your face says it all.
He's had a thing for her since the first game.
Don't tell me you didn't notice all that extra space we've been giving you.
What? Well, don't worry about all that. The important thing is, if you're gonna make a move, now's the time, huh?
You're both living pretty stable lives at this point. You ought to be able to think about stuff like that now.
Yeah, but...
You can make excuses all you want. That won't help if someone else swoops her up, will it? I'm sure Sachan's got a few deep-pocketed regulars here and there. Might have more competition than you think, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm no good with that kind of stuff, though. I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, let's just hope Sasaki doesn't see you like this. But seriously, you should ask her out when we leave here tonight. Something like, want to hang out together? Just the two of us? That's enough for now.
Hey, good thinking, Itachi-san. Guess a veteran knows best.
A veteran. Well.
What now, Adachi-san? Got some new scheme in the works?
I might. Oh yeah, Sachan. The other day...
Woo. Yep, I'm drunk.
You alright, Namba? You're zigzagging.
Alright, easy. I'll go with you. I gotta head to the station either way.
No, I'm fine. honest.
No,
Maybe
no,
on
he's
the
not.
inside.
Alright, we'll see you later. Let's do this again sometime, huh?
Sure thing. See you around.
That's a mic pop there, Rain.
You got one life, pal. Aim true, fire away.
Aim true, fire
Don't touch
away.
it, son. Come on, Namba. Let's roll.
Hey, slow down.
No, but he's shit-faced.
You think we'll be all right? Oh well. Guess I should go too. See you later, Ichiban.
I'm sorry.
Sachan!
Yep, mic pop there.
Nothing.
Come on, spit it out.
No, forget
He said, "Damn it!"
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Good night.
Sachan!
Ichiban, seriously, what's gotten into you?
Sorry.
This scene's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself so you guys can watch it.
Listen. Do you maybe, want to hang out sometime?
What? You already planning our next get-together? We decided to do the next one at my club, remember?
No, not like that. I mean just us. You know, like together. I blew it. Oh, I blew it. Man, what now? Oh, shit! Hello?
Sorry, I sort of panicked. I didn't expect that.
No, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to spring that on you like that.
You know, I'm free next Saturday.
Huh?
We're gonna hang out, right? Just the two of us?
Wait, you mean...
I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, see ya.
I did it! She said yes!
What's up, John?
Yo, good to see you, man!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell? Cut it out, will you?
What's up with you two?
Hey, buddy! Guess what? I did it!
You did
I finally
what?
did it!
You reek of booze!
Oh, come on! This is huge, fellas! Don't spoil the party! Come on, dance! Dance! Hallelujah! 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 Just roll with it, man! Just roll! Hallelujah!
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give you guys that full unedited scene there. That shit is hilarious.
No shit. And she really said yes?
Good for you. A hell of a girl. So why do you look so down?
Well, it's just... I was locked up from the time I turned 24. I don't have much experience dating. Especially not with a grown woman like Sachan.
Oh, are you that nervous?
Hey, end of the day, dates come and go. No need to stress out.
What if it all goes to hell and we never recover from it? What if she never wants to see me again? Don't forget it. I'm calling the whole thing off.
And she'll definitely hate you if you cancel on her now.
What am I supposed to do? Where do we go? What do we eat? What do we talk about? I've never thought about this stuff before.
All right, now, take a breath. Leave all that to the experts.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Wait, can you two really help me out here?
Sure. Who's got more experience than us?
But this is your big chance, after all. We're gonna help you make the most of it.
You guys, teach me your ways!
Ichiban's boys got his back.
What is first when it comes to date prep?
Easy. Before you do anything else, relax.
True.
Dates are nothing but people getting to know each other. It's all just human nature. Act natural.
Namba makes valid points.
Human nature.
What? No, that's not it.
Huh?
A woman's not looking to just chew the fat on a date. You wanna woo her. Give her a night she'll remember. Forget acting natural. Stay sharp and be the perfect version of yourself.
Okay, right. I need to make everything special. But how do I do that while acting natural, like Namba said?
Look, I'm the most experienced here, yeah? Just listen to what I tell you.
Oh, hell no. The only thing that Dachi's done for experience is pain.
You little... Exactly how many girls did you take back to the old cardboard box, huh?
Oh, so that's how it's gonna
be. Guys?
It's this room. It's too hard to think in here. Let's hit the town. That'll get Namba and me inspired, yeah? Of course, as to which of us you'll listen to, well, you can make that call.
Good idea. I'll show you just how to win a woman's heart. Let's go.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Man.
So, what are we doing here?
Shh, Kasuga. Class is in session.
What?
Damn.
Lesson 1 in the art of love. Waiting.
Waiting for what?
Listen up. The date's begun the moment you reach the meeting spot and assume position. It is vital to arrive ahead of time, by an hour, maybe 2. And then you wait, like a man. Remember, when the girl arrives, she's gonna take one look at you and register a full impression. That impression doesn't wash off. It can take years to fix.
I get it. First impressions, yeah? Makes sense.
I have to admit, he's right. So, show us how you'll wait for Sachan.
Okay, sure. Wait, what do you mean? I'll just, stand?
No, too stiff. Every fiber of your body looks nervous. You want Sachan to feel at ease.
Oh, crap, really? Then, how should I stand?
Who said anything about standing? Hey, why don't you park yourself on that bench there? Maybe even doze off a bit.
What? You want me to fall asleep while I'm waiting?
What did I say earlier? Dates should be natural. Now listen, Who in the world has seen your sleeping face, besides people you trust and have opened up to?
My cellmates, maybe?
Forget about all that. The point is for Sachan to think, wow, Ichi must be so comfortable with me. Oh, and he looks like a precious puppy when he's sleeping. She'll want to protect you.
Are you sure about this, man? What do you think, Adachi-san?
Dozing off on a park bench? Huge mistake. What did we say before? A girl wants to feel special. That all starts with your posture.
How do you make someone feel special with your posture?
Remember the rule. 30 minutes early, at least. Then you stand, silent, like a statue. Don't look around. Just hold your gaze firmly in the direction she'll be coming from. When Sachan shows up and gets a load of that, she'll be putty in your hands.
Ichiban,
She'll think.
I've never noticed how manly and passionate he seems.
Get it?
Okay, yeah. Maybe it'd be good to show her that side of me.
Whatever. Ichi, you can't do both. Which of our strategies are you going with here?
I have to choose.
And yes, that is a JoJo reference.
Gotta trust Adachi-san. I'll stand and wait for her.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, if I got there and saw Sachan sleeping on a bench, I figure she was exhausted. I worry the whole time that she's too tired to enjoy the date.
I guess
That, my friend, is why you stand firm. You're a proud soldier on your way to win the war.
I don't know if that's really how I imagined this date, but I admit I didn't get just how much my posture would matter. I'll be sure not to look tired or sloppy. Thanks.
All right. You take this one, Adachi-san. But we're not done yet. Come along.
Art of Love, Lesson 2. Location, location, location.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. Someplace fancy we can go.
Huh? Fancy?
Yeah, the date should be special, that's what you said. So like, a nice Italian or French restaurant?
Oh, jeez.
You guys are kidding me.
A fancy restaurant? Oh, Ichiban, it's like you're studying some kind of date manual.
Exactly. It's too obvious. You'll make her feel like you're running on autopilot. Kasuga, you need a spot that says you picked it just for her.
Someplace just for her, huh? Like what?
Like, ooh, Indian curry.
A curry place?
Not just any curry place. That one has a secret menu. You can order a curry there, spice level 100. That's 1.2 million on the Scoville scale. 500 times spicier than Tabasco.
500 times spicier?
Yep. Even the most spice-hardened bastards run from those numbers. No one's ever finished a whole bowl. Now you tell me, what'll Sachan think when you conquer that beast right before her eyes?
Probably gonna be thinking I should probably call an ambulance because this motherfucker's probably got a stomach ulcer. Alright, man. Later, man.
I'm not that into spicy food, man.
Moron! That makes it even better! Suffer for her. Let her see you wiping the sweat from your brow. It's the struggle that's sexy. How she'll be putty in your hands.
Really?
Idiot. What happens when the curry wins? You'll just be a quivering, snotty mess.
That's true.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Act natural. Don't be someone you're not. And don't trip over yourself finding somewhere new. Go somewhere you always go.
Maybe, but for me, that's mostly just beef bowl places.
Well, have some beef bowls.
Come on, what? A beef bowl date?
You think it's against the law or something? All that matters is that you stay relaxed. And right now, that means beef bowls.
It's true, I guess. I would be nervous heading to some Italian or French place.
Dumbass! Beef bowls don't win hearts. Show her you're a champ. Spice level 100.
Are my only options really beef bowls or the hottest curry on earth?
Or you could always just give up. Wallow in indecision. Grow old and alone.
That's kind of ironic coming from you, Adachi.
Fine. I've got to choose, then it's the beef bowls, yes.
What? Beef bowls on a date? You lose your mind?
I know it's not perfect, but I keep thinking of Sachan sitting in silence while I tackle that curry.
She's, you know, watching you with pride. She's in awe of your bravery.
Does that sound like Sachan to you? Am I taking her out just to perform for her?
Of course you are. It's about impressing her.
Maybe, but isn't the whole point of a date to talk with each other? I'd rather do that over dinner than win some food challenge.
Well, you got it. The lesson behind the lesson.
Precisely, Ichiban.
Thanks. Yeah, and that means beef bowls are out of the question too, right? They might help me relax, but it wouldn't be that special for Sachan. Guess I've just got to find a spot we'll both like.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, now you get it. You saw through my trick and realized the true lesson underneath. You know, he's really not that clueless.
Oh, you're right. Maybe all he's actually missing is confidence.
Gotta say, I wasn't sure about this before, but you guys really do have me feeling readier for this date. So, what's next?
Right. And it's time for the final lesson.
All right, here we go. Lesson 3, style. Because we've gotten prose and posture. We've gotten...
Here we are then. The final course in the art of love.
I love this music, by the way.
I think I see what's coming. Give it to me. What's wrong with how I dress? I mean, this suit's natural, isn't it?
Far from it, I'm afraid to say. Highly unnatural.
How?
Is that a natural fabric color? Remember, we're after human nature here. Try something like this.
What the fuck?
This is a date outfit? Doesn't look that stylish.
Nothing's more stylish than au naturel. What's trendier these days than an organic lifestyle? These clothes, they're pure cotton hemp, not an ounce of artificial color. And environmentally friendly on some.
I get it. It's another way of keeping things natural. But Sachan, won't it surprise her? I mean, she's never seen me dress this way.
Stop worrying. The call of nature affects everyone. Sachan will know on a primal level that this is sexy. Don't you see? It's written in our very souls to love those who love nature.
Oh, really though? Look, I get the value of being environmentally conscious, but...
Hey, come on, quit humoring this whack job, Kasuga. You're trying to win a girl's heart, not save the whales. Cosplaying as some kind of burlap beatnik isn't about to make Sachan go gaga for you.
Okay, Adachi-san, what do you recommend?
Aha! Feast your eyes on this masterpiece of sartorial seduction.
Holy shit! You don't think this is a little too flashy?
Kasuga, why does the firefly illuminate in the darkness?
What?
It's the male's method of courtship, obviously. Dazzling your beloved, captivating them. It's an instinct every living thing on Earth shares. Obey your instincts, Kasuga. Light up her life, and Sachan will be putty in your hands.
Whoa! When you put it like that, this suit is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Funnily enough, that actually is just a reskin, or not really a reskin, but that's that suit that Adachi's trying to get to us, trying to get us to wear, is basically the bodyguard, one of the bodyguard outfits that you could get in the first game. So kind of a nice little callback there. And I believe that's also Ichiban's version of the bodyguard outfit as well. So that's kind of funny, actually.
Damn, you're right. We gotta choose again. We both made good points.
It's all right, Ichiban. Just go with your heart.
Okay, I will. I'm wearing this one.
Obviously, we gotta go with the old razzle-dazzle.
Adachi-san, it's yours. I know that human nature is important, but special occasions demand special action, don't they?
All right. I've said all. Give it your all. Make it one for the history books.
Damn straight. We got you as far as we can get you. Now it's up to you, Kasuga.
You two, watch. I'll make you proud.
And I'm just gonna let this date scene play out. I'm gonna mute myself and let the date scene play out. Because it is quite humorous in a somewhat depressing kind of manner. Adachi, Namba, and Psycho have been added to character profiles. You can view the background of people Kasuga knows by opening the pause menu, going to your save/settings, and selecting character profiles. Plates can be sold for good money at pawn shops. This is true. Except for even the paper plate. It's only like 10 yen, but still. Oh, I didn't know there was a Poseidon Tighter back there. I'm going to go ahead and not worry about this right now, due to the fact that we're going to be doing this later anyway. That'll definitely be useful here in a little while. Oh, you walked right in front of your buddy there. But yeah, this will be one of the ways. Give me just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys, but as I was saying, once we get to the point, which actually isn't too far, we're going to be spending a bit of time running around Yokohama before we head to Hawaii, because we're going to need to build some money up and get a couple of levels.
The battle is on! Yeah! Wouldn't be proud. Think I'm getting stronger.
Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, definitely want that. Don't want it right now, though. Definitely something we can definitely use, though.
Let's do it! Cool. Not an enemy in sight. The battle is on! Yeah! Nice going, ya. Win to be proud. On to the next level. Let's do it! Cool. Not an enemy in sight.
Also, we'll be stocking up on items, Japan exclusive items, before we go to Hawaii as well. So These will also we'll be able to make use of these as well pretty soon.
Cool.
There we go, silver plates. Those will be what we're going to be hunting for here in a little while, because they're going to give us the best amount of money for the time being, at least in this initial little area here. So yeah. So that's going to be another thing that you're going to notice between this game and the previous game, is that combat is going to be a bit more tactical, because if you can line up the shots, you won't need to rely on your skills as much. Obviously, you know, your skills are nice to use, but, you know, even in this early point here, we can usually take the enemies out with 2 hits, or with 1 attack, I should say. Yep. We'll come back to that. It just won't be as Ichiban. It'll be as the other playable protagonist. If you played the game, you know, and if you haven't played it, I'm not going to spoil it. They're on a white net. Damn.
Let's do it. Cool. Not an enemy in sight. Think I'm getting stronger.
We're now level 4. We'll be grabbing at least 2 or 3 more levels before we head out. But right now we're going to head back so we can proceed with the story a little bit. Actually, I'm going to sell some stuff here.
Irasai.
As you can see, the silver plate there is worth $10,000 yen. We're going to hold off on that for now, because we'll sell them. I'll sell them here in just a little while, because we're going to try to grab a few more. That way I can sell the plates so that we can get a nice boost to the money. But right now I want to let you guys enjoy this. I'm going to be 100% honest. Failure of a date scene. So we'll have time to worry about all that later. But again, obviously the beautiful thing about these item areas or item things is that they do respawn. Obviously, that's going to do us nothing at the moment. The fledgling freelancer, that's going to do us nothing at the moment. Actually, does it? Oh, it does. Okay. That's plus 22. I believe that's charm or confidence. So yeah. As you can see, there's quite a few ways that you can raise your personality stats, and it's absolutely recommended to try it and to do it because and it's absolutely recommended to do it that way, or to bump your stats up, because it allows, at least for Ichiban, him to swap other to other classes, but it also unlocks those other classes for your teammates. Well, in a manner of speaking. But I'm going to go ahead, and when we get to the scene, I'm going to go ahead and just mute myself and let it play. Actually, we're there already, so... Where's it the host? I think that might be the host one, actually. But either way.
Hey! Am I late?
No, not at all. Actually, I just got here.
Look, you don't have to be so nervous. Oh, wow. I can tell you went all out for today, Ichiban.
Oh, you mean... The guys helped me pick this out. Is it weird?
No. I think you look nice. So, where are we off to?
Oh, first things first.
We're terribly sorry. Please come again soon.
Oh, they're full too. Well, it is lunchtime, so I guess it makes sense. Let's try somewhere else.
Sorry. Those were all the places I had in mind.
Oh, really? Guess we should have made reservations ahead of time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have thought about that. Sachan, is there anywhere you'd want to go?
Me? Well, actually, yeah, there is.
Oh, then hey, let's try to get a table.
Oh, it's, not a place to eat.
Huh? What is it then?
What, do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, you're the one getting all fidgety. We've been walking all this time, right? Let's stop by. What? I assumed you were feeling the same way.
But it's still light out and stuff.
Since when does that matter? Day or night, I could really use it right now.
You know, Sachan... I don't mean to wuss out here or anything, but... honestly, I'm a little scared.
Scared? Well, yeah. I think I know what you mean. I get scared too sometimes.
Huh? You do?
Yeah, I mean, it's risky, especially when you think about the future.
Well, then why jump straight to a hotel?
What? A hotel? Where did you get that idea?
Huh? Isn't that one?
I meant I could use a cigarette.
A cigarette?
There's a smoking area a little ways up ahead. See?
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah, smoking. I knew that's what you meant. Sure, let's smoke. Heck, maybe I'll have two.
Are you okay, Ichiban?
You know, I wonder what Adachi-san looked like when he was younger.
But why?
I mean, all we've ever known is the old man Adachi. But of course, he went through his teens and 20s too.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? With how tall he is, he might have been quite a catch.
Let's get him to show us some pictures one day. Maybe he'll even share a few war stories.
Just as long as you take those with a grain of salt. Knowing him, he's gonna ham it up big time.
Yeah, without a doubt. We should probably invite Namba along too. We can all brag about stupid things we did back then.
Say, wouldn't you rather spend more time with Nanchan and Adachi-san than be on a date with me?
Huh?
I mean, you seem like you really perk up whenever you talk about them.
Oh, no, I didn't... Just something we have in common, is all.
I'm only kidding. Oh, right. Speaking of those two, I just remembered. They were telling me about a place near Jinnai Station that's supposed to be pretty good. You maybe want to go there now?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Whoa, look at this counter. Is that real Hinoki cypress?
Sure is.
Everything okay, Ichiban?
Yeah, I just assumed the place would be a little more casual, seeing as Namba and Adachi suggested it.
I doubt those two have ever actually been here. Actually, come to think of it, all they said was that the place had good atmosphere. Here, let's order something.
Okay. Yeah, let's look at the menu.
All right, I think I'm gonna try this. I'll have the Shunkokugyo, please.
Oh, miss, that's actually read Harutsugeuo.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. Oh, geez. This is embarrassing.
There's no need to be embarrassed, Sachan. Looking at it myself, I doubt many people can read everything on the menu. For one thing, a little pronunciation guide wouldn't hurt.
Oh, no, you don't have to say that. It's our first time here, after all.
I couldn't help but hear, sir. You find our menu unsatisfactory?
No, we're sorry. Everything's just great.
Well, actually, he has a point.
Huh?
A lot of first-time customers tend to get discouraged by our menu. We've had trouble keeping regulars as of late. Upon trying to determine the cause, I thought perhaps our emphasis on formality set the bar a little too high.
Sure, formal's great and all, but when it starts intimidating you, it kind of loses its luster a bit.
You're absolutely right. To that end, we'll be adding pronunciations to the menu as soon as possible. Thank you for being so open and honest.
Wow, they're updating the menu thanks to you, Ichiban. You didn't let the fancy atmosphere stop you or anything. I'm impressed.
I just said what I was thinking. I mean, look at this. They put these two kanji together, but who's ever gonna be able to read that?
Well, actually, that's just shrimp.
What? Shrimp?
Even I could read that. Now you're embarrassing me.
Now, allow us to offer some onmitsu for dessert on us as a token of our appreciation.
Really? Oh, I love onmitsu. Thank you so much.
Oof. Who knew Capo style was so good?
Seriously, that was delicious. I don't know if I would have ever gone there if not for our date. Thank you so much, Ichiban.
Oh, really? Hey, I'm just happy you're happy.
Ugh, no way.
What's up?
See that guy walking toward us right now?
You mean those three guys?
The one leading him? His name's Tanaka. He used to be a regular of mine.
At your cabaret club?
Yeah. He's president of an IT venture firm, but money or not, it doesn't make up for how he acts. He would lie to all the other customers saying I was his girl, so I banned him from the club. But even after all that, he'd wait for me at the back door. So I made up my own lie and told him I had a boyfriend.
Sheesh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, but he doesn't give up. He'd tell me, "You're lying," or "There's no way you have a boyfriend." And worse, he still hangs out back sometimes.
Think he sees through you, or do you just need to be more convincing?
I'm not sure, but he says he can read people like a book. Anyway, this is perfect. Ichiban, play along, okay?
Huh?
It's all up to you. Now, act like you're my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? But this is so sudden.
Huh? Saiko-san! What a coincidence! What are you doing here?
What? Isn't it obvious? I'm on a date with my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? You mean the dressed-up caveman?
Hey there! My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and I'm dating Saiko-san.
Jeez, way to be subtle. Do you believe me now? That I have a boyfriend?
Of course not! Come on, you know I can read people like nobody's business. This poor guy doesn't look even remotely your type. No way, no how. So, you're psych-
Actually, I'm a contract employee at Hello Work.
A contract employee? Ha! You're a temp! And you think you can land a girl like Sayako-san?
As if I'd care about that.
Alright, let me ask you this, Mr. Boyfriend. If Sayako-san ends up 10 million yen in debt, are you gonna pull her out? I can pay that off in my sleep. Can you?
I don't have that kind of money, so no, I can't.
I thought so. You don't have what it takes to protect her.
But I can listen to her and share in her worries, wherever, whenever, as long as she needs. Isn't that what a boyfriend's supposed to do?
Ichiban.
And what the hell does that solve? You'll sit around and stress out. The end.
Except it's not the end. It's comforting to have someone worry alongside you. Knowing they care can give you the strength to keep going. It's like how multiplying 2 negatives gives you a positive. That's the kind of man I'd want. I'm glad Ichiban is my boyfriend.
You serious, Sako-san? You're really telling me this scruffy-looking oaf is your boyfriend?
You didn't hear me the first time?
But... No. How can I lose to a dumpy guy like him?
Yep, you lost. So can you please promise to stop following me around?
Sure, I'll promise. Right after I teach you two a lesson. What? You want to crush my heart? Fine, I'll crush you!
The battle is on!
Alright, working as a team, your allies' positioning opens up a variety of strategic possibilities like knockback chains, allowing them to follow up easily after an enemy is knocked in their direction, and back attacks against enemies who have their attention divided. Many of these attacks provide extra damage, so be sure to make use of them. This is true, but this is also the one and only fight that we get. I believe this is the one and only fight in like the first 2 chapters, or well, the first chapter that we get Psycho in. So let's go. Yep, we can activate auto battle, but meh.
Right.
I like how he took 1 damage and then took more damage with the perfect guard. That shit was so weird.
Here we go. Of course we won.
Another one in the bag.
Alright. Alright, there's a bit more and then I'll be back and we'll finish this out. Sorry about being silent for so long, but this particular scene, or this particular set of scenes, is quite hilarious. So, I'll be back here in just a few minutes.
On to the next level.
Shit! Whoa! What the hell, man? That's right. Some trash for the trash!
Man, what an asshole. Wow, at the very least, it looks like he's done following you around, Sachan.
Thanks, Ichiban. Way to play the part. Your little ad-lib at the end was amazing.
Hey, my pleasure.
Still, that jerk totally ruined your new clothes. I'm so sorry. Ugh, it's all my fault.
Nah, they're just clothes. But, I should probably go freshen up. If it's alright, would you mind waiting a little bit? I'll go change.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Great. Be right back.
Hey, sorry. Couldn't find a vending machine.
No worries.
You know, I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but I had fun. Thanks, Ichiban.
Oh, sure. Happy it all worked out.
You okay?
So listen, I know I used to be a Yakuza and all, and now that I quit, I'm basically just scraping by every day.
Ichiban, what is this all about?
I'm not very bright, and I suck at studying too. For real, Captain Sawashiro's been calling me a dumbass since the day we met. But still, I'm working a steady job now, and I take it really seriously. I think I even got a good reputation at the office too. Physically speaking, I'd say I'm pretty strong. I mean, I'm nothing compared to a guy like Kiryu-san. But I definitely know how to hold my own. I don't drink or smoke too much either. And I can't say I don't gamble, but, well, it's mostly just a hobby, you know? The point is, I don't really have too much to offer. But when it comes to you, I give everything I have just to make you happy. So, let me ask you. Will you marry me?
Ichiban.
I swear on my honor as a man, no matter what happens, Sachan, I will always be there for you. Listen, I know how hard it is to go it alone, especially as a woman. To run things at the club like you do, all while looking after your dad and sister? That's incredible! But if we're together, you won't have to bear all that on your own anymore. I'll help you look after your dad. And if anything at all happens with Nanoha, I'll be right there. I'm serious. You won't even have to work. You can hang at home and leave the rest to me. And I wouldn't push all the housework on you either. I'll clean, cook, do laundry, shop, whatever you want. And if we have a kid, you can bet I'll raise him right. And then one day, maybe we could all visit Arakawa-san's grave together. I'd tell him, look at this happy family I've built. You can rest easy up there, 'cause I'm doing just fine down here. Sachan?
Thanks again, Ichiban. Today really was fun.
Wait! Hey, hang on a sec! Sachan, did I say something wrong?
No, nothing like that. I just need to get home. Up early tomorrow, you know? It's probably the same for you too, right? Anyway, let's just keep at it.
But what's your answer?
Yeah. I'm back. And yeah. I had to let y'all see that one.
Good grief. What kind of moron proposes on the first date?
Maybe it's some sort of late bloomer panic.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, I could see you're getting turned off or something, but I doubt Sachan be mad about it.
Well, no, she wasn't mad, I don't think. She just said she was leaving all of a sudden.
Idiot! That means she's mad. Possibly fuming. Dare I even say seething?
Well, that's it then, boys. Game over. Let's put the old dream out to pasture.
Hey, quit screwing around and help me out. For real. I got no idea what's what anymore.
So the date itself, that all went fine, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was really nervous and awkward at first, but eventually Sachan started having a lot of fun. At least, I think she did. You know, now that I think about it, maybe she was already fed up with me at that point.
Oh boy, this is where it all starts. The doubt's rolling in. So much for the hero of Yokohama.
Look, hang on. This is Sachan we're talking about. If she wasn't feeling it, she would have called it real fast.
In that case, you must have said something pretty stupid in that proposal. What all did you say? Give us the spiel, huh?
What, now? It's kind of embarrassing.
Look, dumbass, if we don't know exactly what you said, then we can't help you. Now, spit it out.
Well, first, I talked about how I'm poor, and how I used to be in the Yakuza. I mentioned I wasn't too smart, but that I was working an honest job. I said I don't drink, smoke, or gamble much. Yeah, that was a good chunk of it.
So far, so good. No red flags or anything just yet.
So, then what?
Right. I said I didn't have much going for me, but I swore I'd make her happy. And yeah, after that, I proposed. What?
That was it.
Listen, Ichiban. Sachan might be working her ass off, but she's out there living her dreams. You think a girl like that really needs someone to gallop on in and save the day?
Look, I know you didn't mean it like that, but if there was ever a way to screw up, that was it.
Sounds like we got our culprit. But just to be safe, what else did you say?
After that, I said I love that she's so responsible, how it's really impressive for a woman to do what she does.
Wait, what? You really said, for a woman?
Was that bad?
Stuff like, for a woman, or even though you're a woman, that kind of talk can come off as pretty sexist, even if you're just hanging with us guys.
Really?
Oh boy. You raised a whole bunch of red flags, huh? I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. So, was there anything else?
Well, I mentioned her dad and sister. She really goes out of her way for them, you know? Because of that, I said I'd take care of the bills and she could just hang out at home.
Oh, shit. I'm sure you meant you just wanted her to take it easy. But you don't think Sachan's at the club just for the money, do you?
I know there's more to it than that.
Maybe, but the way you said it might have been misinterpreted to mean otherwise. I get you were panicked, but there had to be a better way to phrase that, right?
Oh, man! Oh, what I wouldn't give to go back and do it all over!
Well, let's be doubly sure there is not more. Did you say anything else after that?
I did. I said that even if Sachan did stay at home, I'd help out with the chores. And that if we ever had a kid, we could all visit the boss's grave together.
Is that finally it? You didn't add any more fuel to the fire?
No, that was the last of it, I think.
Well, you sure went out with a bang. So you said you'd help with the chores. Noble, but I doubt it earned any points. That more or less gives the impression you think chores are a woman's job.
And depending on the person, talking about having a kid can be pretty shaky territory too. Some couples can't even have kids, so it's not like marriage is all about starting a family.
And you topped it off with a planned visit to Arakawa's grave. That almost sounds like you want to marry her just to make the old man proud.
Hey, come on. You're saying every single thing I said was wrong? Oh, this sucks. Seriously, what the hell do I do now?
Well, might just have to apologize.
True. She might be fed up with you and all that, but it's better than saying nothing.
Okay. Just gotta make things right.
Hey.
Goodbye.
I swear we're almost done with the awkwardness. About 2.5 hours in, I'll probably go for a little bit longer than that. Because I did say we were going to try to get to Hawaii. Nothing else, I can just re-edit the damn name of the title. But yeah, this is to be expected with it being a Like a Dragon game. It's to be expected. You're going to get front-loaded with a bunch of story, and then it kind of levels out eventually.
Let's do it. Yeah. The battle is on! Yeah! Win to be proud. なんだよ。俺のこと舐めるなよ。
Cool. Good place to go when you're not an enemy in sight. そこのお前、舐めるな。The battle is on. Yeah. To the. If that's how you do it, a win to be proud. 文句あるのか。舐めるな。Let's do it. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Not an enemy in sight. 偽物じゃねえぞ。俺のこと舐めるなよ。Yeah. Cool. Win to be proud. けねえ。
Oh, Sachan!
Hey, Ichiban. What a coincidence.
Oh, no. I was looking for you. I wanted to apologize for yesterday.
Oh? Apologize for what?
I wasn't thinking about how you felt at all, and I ended up saying a whole bunch of terrible things. So yeah, I want to apologize.
Was what you said that terrible?
I talked to Adachi-san and Namba about it afterwards, and things became pretty clear. First off, I made a bunch of weird assumptions, saying stuff like, for a woman, and junk. And even though I know you take the club really seriously, I spouted off about how you could quit your job, you know, if we got married. Oh, and also, I said I'd help out with the chores as if you'd automatically be the one doing all that. There's more. I was talking about having a kid, like that was a given too. And then, on top of that, I said we should visit the boss's grave and put him at ease. That wasn't a lie, but I didn't mean to make it sound like I only want to get married for Arakawa-san's sake. I know I panicked, but it wasn't cool that I disregarded your feelings like that. Really. I'm so sorry, Sachan!
That's it? You came all this way just to say that? You're silly. I wasn't worried about that one bit.
Huh? But
I mean, sure, maybe those weren't the most tactful things to say, but no biggie. Work at a cabaret club long as I have, and you hear a whole lot worse.
Well, then, why did you...
Well, it's just that we first met in kind of a weird way, you know? We're like partners in crime, you and me. Just think about how much we've been through. I guess at some point it started to feel like having you around's a given. And, well, I think a little romance might get in the way of everything. In that sense, I think it'd be better if we went back to being friends. Don't worry, though. I'm with you to the very end.
Sachan.
That's all there is to it. So don't beat yourself up, okay? Like I said before, let's just keep at it. See ya.
Any of y'all feeling Ichiban's pain yet? My man got friend zoned so damn hard there. 1 year later, 2023. And again, sorry it's taken so long for us to actually get through everything, but these are Like a Dragon / Yakuza games. So, obviously they're front-loaded with story. I knew this first episode was going to be long, and I knew it was going to be...
Damn it!
Yeah, by the way, if you saw that there, he sent that message basically the day after he went to apologize to her. And it has been unread for a year. My man is...
Right. Come on. Time to make some moves.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, Kasuga-kun.
Morning. Let's give it all we got today, yeah?
Sure. Listen, can I talk to you for a second?
Huh? Oh, is this about organizing the warehouse? Don't worry, I'm on it.
No, you see, there's something you should know. Why don't we grab a meeting room?
Huh? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Huh? My contract's been terminated?
I know. Crazy timing. Remember how it was supposed to renew end of next month? Well, I thought about trying to get you a raise, but just yesterday, City Hall went and denied the renewal.
Was there a problem with my quality of work?
Oh, no. Kasuga-kun, you've done an outstanding job. But apparently the city's budget is getting pretty tight. It seems they've no choice but to start cutting back on contractors.
Right. I see. Understood. Well, let me just say, thank you for putting up with me. I'm guessing I'm done after this month. Well, for what it's worth, I'll be sure to finish strong.
No. We'd actually like it if today could be your last day.
You want me to use my PTO? I mean, it's true I never took any, but I don't think I have that much stored up, do I?
Oh, well, you won't have to worry about that. They made an exception, and will mark the rest as PTO as well. They hardly ever do something like this.
Oh, jeez, I don't deserve that. You don't have to give me any special treatment. I can just work until...
I'm really sorry. This is just what the higher-ups have decided. Just know I'm grateful to you, all right?
Okay. Well, with that, thank you for everything you've done for me.
No. Thank you.
Guys, catch it yet? Well, that's that. Guess I ought to say goodbye to everyone. And if you'll notice...
Excuse me. Fool. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you.
You know the sad part about working at a unemployment agency? You still have to show up to work the next day if you get terminated. Now, what happened? Why did he get terminated?
Get a grip.
Well, I'm not going to spoil that.
Right back to how it used to be. Okay.
Kosuke's job has changed from hello worker to freelancer. Suppose once I'm back, I ought to let Adachi-san know what happened. You won't have to worry about that. You've learned the treasure hunt ability. Fuck yes, give me that shit. Gonna help us get what we need to do because it's recommended you leave with between 10 and 20,000. It's recommended that you go to or head out with between 10 and 20,000. I'm gonna get a little bit more than that because we're sitting at 21. We're sitting at 20,512 right now. I'm gonna get a little bit more than that. I'll probably get like probably 15 or 20 more thousand, so that we have enough to kind of cover some of the stuff we're going to need to do, because we're also going to want to try to grab some equipment and items before we're going to want to try to grab some equipment and some items before we head over. So that's what this last little bit of the stream is going to be. And then we'll get to Hawaii. We'll play around there for a bit, and I'll end the stream. So we're probably looking at about an hour and a half, 2 hours more maybe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Yeah, if you'll see what happened and see what those two girls were talking about over there, it's that guy from the video.
What's up?
So it was the Yakuza after all. You get a little context. You get a little context clues if you actually read what these speech bubbles are saying. Just a bunch of cowards parading around. The world has been better. Some hero of Yokohama. Yakuza are just the worst. Yeah, so you'll see that something has changed. And I believe they did all that through Hello Work. Because it's sure scary. Yeah. All these little contextual clues, and then obviously we're going to have a big fight here in just a minute.
Hey, that's him, right?
Yeah, that's him. No doubt about it.
Well, it's about damn time. Welcome home, Kasuga-san.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
We just want to do a little interview, that's all. You're basically the talk of the town.
And why's that?
You take bribes from former Yakuza, then ship them off to do shady jobs all over town. So, what say you fill us in?
What is this shit?
Come on, the secret's out. Hello Work's a hookup for the Yakuza. The guys who broke up the Omi and Tojo have been off living the good life, right? You're no exception.
What? Who told you that?
I mean, obviously up to this point, if you've paid attention, you know that's not the case. We have less than 30,000 yen to our name, which the way this game is going to translate that is about $200. We have less than $200 to our name. We live in a rat hole above a former a place from the previous game. Yet somehow we're living the good life. What you guys think about that one?
You can't just believe everything you hear, you know?
Alright, simmer down. Now, be real. Just how much are you making? Nobody wants a bunch of former Yakuza wandering around. Doesn't that weigh on your conscience at all?
Back off!
Ow! Oh. Did you see that? Oh, he's out of control. The real Ichiban Kasuga's on the loose! They may call him the hero of Yokohama, but deep down he's just another Yakuza. Yakuza beating off other Yakuza, no less. Oh, honoring duty, my freshly bruised ass! Okay, cut. Wasn't smart of you to get rough on camera like that, Kasuga-san. Well, you're in big trouble if this ever goes online. Toss $1 million my way, however, and it's yours. Have it ready by tomorrow.
You think I'm gonna give in to this crap? You think anybody's gonna buy your stupid act?
A little editing goes a long way. Wait and see. Couple of clicks here and there, and everyone will think you threw a regular haymaker.
Yeah, well, best of luck, pal.
You sure? I mean, you're already going viral as it is. Ask yourself, do you really want to throw oil on that fire?
Viral? Do I look like I'm sick to you?
Huh?
The beauty of viral having a dual meaning. You know, obviously in technology it means when something gets a lot of attention in a short amount of time, but obviously viral in medicine means, like Ichiban said, they're sick and you know, coming down with a virus of some sort. And this is all excellent plays, by the way. This is all an excellent play on words, because it's showing a dichotomy, if you will. It's showing a dichotomy, showing how this game does really tell a story. It obviously the story it sets out to tell, but it tells another story about, like, society as a whole, as you'll see in these next few cutscenes coming up and throughout the rest of the game. So, just sit back, relax. Like I said, this game is great.
Oh, come on. Have Have you not seen how people are talking about you online?
Can't say I have. Not a big web guy.
Seriously? Ugh, pain. Hey, show him the video.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya.
Ayo, bro.
Let's get to it.
Wallflower Martyr, welcome to the stream, brother. And yes, by the way, that was a VTuber. That was a VTuber in game.
Ladies and gents, our perp of the day. This man here is Ichiban Kasuga, a former gangster who was heavily involved in the dissolution of 2 major Yakuza factions 4 years ago. On top of that, some people even call him the hero of Yokohama. This exclusive
Legit
footage was
VTuber
secretly recorded in Yokohama
that I can watch.
Hello Work.
I think they just made her for the game. I don't think she's a legitimate VTuber, but her name is there. Tatara Hisoka. Go look her up. I doubt she's actually a real VTuber, though. I think they just made her for the game, but still quite funny.
Here we see none other than Ichiban Kasuga brazenly working the front desk. Meanwhile, the man sitting across from him is yet another former Yakuza.
The hell is this? Sasaki? This was like a misunderstanding.
Ichiban Kasuga seems to be whispering orders to his ex-Yakuza cohort. Then, having received his instructions from Kasuga, the ex-Yakuza leaves Hello Work, only to make a beeline for a mini-mart, a drugstore, and a fancy boutique. We catch him stealing things right off the shelves, even going so far as to use a fake hand.
Hey, hold up. That ain't right.
Finally, it looks like Kasuga then buys the items from his personal thief at a deep discount. According to our extensive research, in just this
Extensive, quote, end quote.
the product was stolen. Kasuga bought the lot for an unheard of 20 grand. In other words, he's having down-and-out ex-Yakuza steal for him, then making a tidy profit reselling the stolen goods. This is the secret. No, the true face of the hero of Yokohama.
Hey, what the hell? Which one of you made this?
Like she said, it's the Tatara Channel. She's pretty much a god, and with 5 million subscribers at that. I mean, if anything,
5 million. 5 million. That is nothing. We've seen non-VTubers with more fucking subscribers than that.
Oh, Kasuga-san.
My ass, I'm proud. This whole thing's bogus.
Bogus? Dude, they got the whole thing on video.
Oh, I see now. It all makes sense. That's gotta be why I got let go today. It's just got to.
Anyway, look. We got you on video, so you gonna buy it off us or not?
Like hell I am! I haven't done a damn thing wrong, you bastards!
What a shame. Guess we got no choice. How about we have this guy take a little nap, then move on to the next target?
Next target? Who's that?
Alright, you're up, Mr. Bodyguard.
So, you want me to beat this guy down?
Yep. Just enough to gunk him out.
Consider joining the Discord.
Try not to put this one in the
URL.
hospital, okay?
Who's this dude?
I met him online. I have him lend a hand whenever we're doing a risky shoot. Wait, you don't know? Top Street Fighter online sensation Asakura Channel? Ring any bells? Man, he's trending like crazy right now. Oh, hey, Asachi, here's an idea. Why don't I record you knocking them flat like a pancake, eh? I'll feature you on my channel as a guest, huh? What do you say?
Sure, whatever. As long as I get to fight.
Hell yeah! Oh, we are jumping straight to the front page with this one, huh? Alright, let's get footage, then go hit up that Sasaki creep.
Wait, Sasaki? Why are you bringing him into this?
Why do you care? He's just a chump from the Hiwatashi clan. And I'm afraid he's next on the chopping block. We're gonna give him a little interview as well. How's it feel to have quit the Yakuza and have it blasted all over the internet?
You asshole.
Couple that footage with this fight.
Nuisance streamers, I believe is what they call them.
And we're talking at least 5 million views easy.
Knock it off! He's giving everything he's got to rebuild his life right now. You're not gonna get in the way of that.
The battle is on.
Cool.
There we go.
Gotta say, you're pretty tough.
Thanks.
You can relax. You proved you're the real deal. Let's go again soon, yeah? And next time, we do this legit. Now smile for the cameras.
That guy means business.
As always, Tatara Channel is on the case, ready to research, reveal, and rebuke the crimes running rampant around the world.
Tatara Channel.
Adachi-san! Hey! I was just about to call you. You'll never guess.
I'm sorry, Kasuga. It pains me to say, but I have to close up shop.
Huh?
Yeah, Namba's coming over to my place. Apparently, he suddenly got fired too.
I'll just give you a little bit of a spoiler. Namba's was a completely different case. He didn't get fired he didn't get terminated from his job the same way that Ichiban did. But that's all I'll say. We'll get to that later in the series. Pardon me?
What the hell? Seriously, what's going on?
They gave me the same speech as you, Kasuga. I got into work, then immediately got called in by my boss who said I didn't have to come in anymore.
I got a call from the bank. They told me I couldn't take out another loan and there was nothing I could do to change that. When I asked why, they said their assessment standards are a company secret. And I'm barely hanging in there as it is. If my financing gets cut off, I'll have no choice but to throw in the towel.
Damn.
All three of us either lost our jobs or got abandoned by the bank.
Yeah, not to mention those jerks who started picking on Kasuga. It can't be a coincidence.
Right. Now, as to what caused all this...
Just who the heck is she?
A content creator. Supposedly she specializes in call-out videos.
Call-out videos?
Well, thanks to smartphones, these days anyone has a chance to be a whistleblower. Next thing you know, videos racking up views on a channel just like this. One day they might show a video from a woman trying to get back at an abusive celebrity. The next, you might see a tip toward political corruption, usually from some kind of secretary.
Okay, so it's kind of like a tabloid?
That's a simple way to put it, yeah. Thing is, anonymity is super prevalent on the internet, so not many stories are true. Typically,
and we've seen that, many such cases.
Trash. The more well-researched and credible the stories are, the more popular the channel.
Unfortunately, that's kind of the inverse of real life. The more slanderous and false and propagandized it sounds, the more popular the channel, because, well, I hate to say it, but people are losing the ability to think for themselves. I mean, you watch a bunch of TikTok and YouTube brain rot, and not to mention countries all over the world are having a decline in IQ and intelligence. People's memories are getting shorter. There's a lot going on.
Our so-called Tatara channel is apparently at the top of the heap when it comes to credibility. Guess she even helped solve a real-life crime, and all because of a video. As you can imagine, the politicians and police follow her pretty closely.
And the video of me, what about that? That was a total load!
That I'm not so sure about. Maybe there's a tip so incredibly well-crafted, even Tatara couldn't see through it.
I wonder who gave her the tip in the first place.
She never reveals the identity of her sources. That's why she always gets the big scoops.
So, when exactly did the video get put online?
3 days ago. Since then, it's hit 3 million views. And now that it's on the Tatara channel, you can bet the world believes every bit of it.
Do we have any way to get in touch with her?
Sure. You can always try and DM her. I already did, though. No response so far. But even if she did take the video down, what's done is done. Once something gets uploaded, copies of it start spreading like wildfire.
Again, which is why they say, even if you delete something off the internet, it's never truly gone forever.
What makes this whole mess even sadder is, those who eat this stuff up don't even really care about the truth.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
They don't? What the hell's the point?
Really, most people just want a target. A punching bag for their own problems.
Yep.
You can't go around trashing innocent people. But if it's someone who's proven to be evil, well, that's a different story.
So it's bullying, rebranded for the modern era.
Bingo!
Well, on the other hand, this stuff has actually served as a bit of a crime deterrent. We uploaded Ryo Aoki's confession 4 years ago, remember? The cultural climate's been changing ever since.
Now it's our turn on the chopping block, is that it? Talk about irony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adachi-san. Namba, this is my fault.
Huh?
If I hadn't been so naive, none of this would have happened.
Hey.
You two turned your lives around and I went and ruined everything. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, truth be told, I had a feeling you'd take it that way.
Why would this ever be your fault, you dumbass? The problem's obviously whoever spread the lies.
And what's more, don't underestimate us. We've ridden out rougher storms than this one.
That's true. That's true. All of the first game. All of the first game.
Compared to sleeping outside in the snow back when I was a bum, this is a regular slice of heaven. Come what may, I'll crawl my way out of hell as many times as it takes. Pretty sure you'd do the same, right?
Guys. Thank you.
Just know, I won't be able to help you get ex-Yakuza back on their feet anymore.
Yeah, not like you could, seeing as you lost both your source of jobs and the means to hand them out.
I feel like a joke. Especially after all that talk about carrying out the boss's legacy.
Well, look, right now, just do your best. Besides, it's fair to say more Yakuza are gonna come looking for help. You'll have to explain all that's happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, what's the worst thing about working at an unemployment agency? If you lose your job, you still gotta come into work the next day.
Cool. Not an enemy in sight.
Notice how we can't do that right now?
Excuse me. Are you Kasuga-san? You know, Ichiban Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama?
That's me.
Oh, thank goodness. I heard you got work. That maybe you might have a job for me?
Yeah, about that.
As you can see, I too used to be in the Yakuza. I've got a wife and 2 kids. The older one starts elementary school next year. They've gone through hell because of me, but I at least want to provide a good life for my family. The, word on the street is that even a guy like me could find some honest work and turn things around. Please, is there anything available?
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
You see, I actually just lost my job. As such, I can't do a whole lot for you.
Huh?
I'm just here to break the news. Just know I'm really sorry.
You're serious? No matter, I was planning to end it all, but that changed when I heard about you. Now you're out too? You're in the same boat as me? Is this some kind of sick joke? God damn it, you gave me hope, you know that? You can't just toy around with people's emotions like this, come on!
I'm sorry. Please, I'm so sorry.
Damn it!
Excuse me. Oh, Kasuga-san.
Hey, good to see you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cause a scene.
That's okay.
Do you, think I can ask you a favor? Provided it's not too much trouble. Could you put up a sign saying I'm not here anymore? You see, there's a good chance more people will show up looking for me.
You mean more Yakuza?
Former Yakuza, yes. Would you do that for me? Otherwise, I'm worried they'll just cause trouble for you.
Okay. Yeah, I certainly don't want those guys waltzing in here and harassing people.
I really appreciate it.
Furthermore, don't think that hanging around will make us change our decision. Also, were you fighting out here? I won't have anything like that on the premises. Not one bit.
I'm sorry. I'll leave right away. Guess I'll go see Sasaki. He should know what's been going on.
Yeah. Battle is on. Cool. Not an enemy in sight. On to the next level.
All right.
Oh, hey, Kasuga-san.
Sorry to bother you all of a sudden. There's something
I heard from Adachi-san I'm getting let go at the end of the month.
I'm sorry. It's my fault for not having my act together.
Yeah, it's all right. Actually, this whole thing's helped me come to terms with it. I put all that effort into having a change of heart to rebuild my life, and then something like this happens. I'm starting to think that someone up there must really hate me.
Sasaki.
It's no big deal, really. I'd say you look a hell of a lot worse than me, huh? Thanks for letting me dream for a bit. Anyway, I probably ought to start packing this place up.
Great. What do I do now?
Kasuga, you there? It's Adachi.
I'm here too.
Adachi-san? Namba?
Hey, sorry to barge in. You got a minute?
Yeah. Time's about all I got these days. Sorry, I hope you guys are fine with just water.
Water's never a bad thing. Much obliged.
So, what's up?
It's just that... something's been on my mind. Have you, by any chance, gone past Hello Work recently?
Yeah, nearby, at least. I thought maybe there might still be some guys looking for me.
Oh, any luck? Anybody end up swinging by?
Got a couple guys the first few days, but no more than that. Guess word's gotten around that they can't count on me anymore.
I see. Well, turns out there might be more to it than that.
What do you mean?
Well, lately, our old friend, the Seiryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
The Seiryu clan?
But think back a bit. You remember how Captain Takabe became the chairman after Hoshino died?
Yeah, that made sense, given how the clan's set up.
And did you know that Takabe went to prison?
No. That's news to me.
Right. So here's where things get interesting. Rumor has it, the Yakuza left behind by both the Tojo and the Omi have started gathering under the Seiryu banner. We're not just talking 10 or 20 guys here.
Huh? You mean...
I mean, the Seiryu clan's been boosting their numbers in a big way. And neither Hoshino nor Takabe would have okayed that. However...
Chairman Hoshino dead, and Takabe in the Slammer.
Exactly. Somebody in the Seiryu clan must be plotting something while their boss is out of commission.
So all those guys who are trying to go straight are going back in under the Seiryu clan?
That's not all. Frankly, it gets even worse.
Huh?
Apparently, Sasaki's one of them. He's joined the Seiryu clan too.
Sasaki?
Losing his job really took its toll, I guess. I can't rule out the possibility that he gave up. Living as a civilian might have been too tough.
So he went and joined the Seiryu clan? Are you sure?
Yeah. I heard it from one of my buddies at the homeless camp.
Look, I'm pretty sure I've got no right saying this. In fact, I know I don't. I can't stand by and watch Sasaki get dragged back into the Yakuza. After all, he made a decision to earn his life back. I saw him do it with my own eyes. I want to help him, however I can.
Well, I figured you would, and I'm glad. You're heading to Seiryu Clan HQ, right? Count us in.
But guys...
Oh, but nothing. We're with you on this.
Besides,
But
there's no guarantee
nothing.
they'll be willing to hash things out. After everything, you really think we'd leave you to the dogs? Adachi-san. Namba.
You're stuck with us. Just like that, the party's back together. Let's say we set off on another adventure. Yeah, Mr. Hero?
Yeah. Well, any hero worth his salt needs a weapon to match. So, where'd you stash it? Stash what?
Like you forgot. Your hero's bad. Don't tell me you tossed it out.
Oh, yeah. It's, well,
Seriously?
What the hell is that?
Well, I needed to hang stuff, so...
Then buy a rack or something, man. That thing deserves better.
Sure does. And after my little speech. Honestly, say hero's bad, right? Time to go to work.
Right. All right, let's roll out. Actually, can we hold on a sec?
What for?
If I'm going on an adventure, then I'll need to look the part.
I love this scene too.
Bringing the old suit back was a good call.
I know, right? Gotta say, it's funny. The three of us kicking things off again.
What did you expect? We're in it for the long haul. If I'm being honest, I think part of me's been waiting for this day for a long time.
All right, it's hero time. Nanba, Adachi-san, we made names for ourselves as the heroes of Yokohama once before. Let's remind this town just what we're all about, yeah?
Hell yeah! Right behind you.
Yep. Alright, so we did one more class change to from hero or from freelancer to hero. And this is the only other default class change that happens. Any other class change we make in the future, class changes we make in the future will be us doing the class changing. That said, it is nice to see.
Takes me back. It was right around here you plucked that thing out of the ground, yeah?
Yeah, me and Adachi-san couldn't get it to budge. Remember how you said only the chosen hero could pull it out?
Oh yeah, you were calling it a holy sword or whatever. I knew you had a childhood fantasy thing going on. At that point I wondered, is this guy okay in the head?
And I haven't changed one bit.
Ha! I will be the savior of this world!
Check it out, he's doing it. Get her done, hero. Always here to save the day.
Hey, you old farts still LARPing around? Then how about you give us some spending money?
Yeah, you won't get much from us. We're dead broke.
You telling me the three of you don't have a single yen on you? I think you're feeding me some bullshit! Now fork over some cash!
Not every random guy you see is loaded, you know. Hey, hero. I think I see a slime approaching. Put that holy sword to work.
I was just thinking it's been too long. Nanba, Adachi-san, you ready?
Yeah!
Bring it on!
Huh? Whoa! Did these guys just transform?
Huh? Transform into what?
Didn't he say something like that back in the day? How, once he became a hero, the bad guys would change during battle?
Oh yeah. Well, when it comes to fighting, you do you. Don't get delusional on us.
Wait, so am I the only one? Oh well, more fun for me, I guess.
Okay.
Take care of that.
Let's go. Yeah. You wanna fight?
go. Feeling better. Gotta hold it together. Open wide. Okay. Watch this. That's the way. Better run next time. What's that?
Enemies throughout the city will change their appearance according to Kasuga's wild imagination.
Yo.
Actually, before we do that, our hero might be sword in hand ready to face the world, but I'm thinking we could use a little something too. Hey, now that you mention it. Yeah, I was talking about like armor and weapons and shit.
Okay.
Kinda wish I had the money to get these, but I'm not gonna sit here and grind out for another 4 or 5 hours just to get the money to get a pair of these. Even though it would make the rest of this jaunt real fucking easy. There's a reason I said I was going to hold off on this. Yep, the hero's job. The hero job has skills. The following hero skills are enhanced by improving Kasuga's respective personality traits. Hero's encouragement, hero's guts, hero's blessing, hero's healing, hero's wisdom, and hero's flair. We're not going to head to the Seiryu clans just yet. Like I said, I was going to take some time to do this, but I think we might actually end up calling the video here. And I'm going to go and do a little bit of grinding, a little bit of prep, and then we'll pick it back up with the next episode because we've been going for 3.5 hours. And I'll go in there and I'll rename the... I'll go in there and rename the... I'll go in there and rename the video, and we'll just call it The Fall. So,
I actually slept well last night.
For the people that are going to be seeing this later, well, maybe. For the people that are going to be seeing this later, when you hear it say Welcome to Hawaii, that was initially the plan as to what I was going to name the episode. Damn, okay. That
was going to be the name that I was originally named the episode, but obviously that did not happen. But I have been Zaku the Silver Wolf. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as I said, shoutouts will be coming back fairly soon, but I do want to give a shout out to Wildfire Martyr for dropping in. Thank you, brother. And I want to give a shout out to Darth Ring Gaming for being in here. But yeah, until next time, I have been Zaku the Silver Wolf, and we're signing off. Later, guys.